Reynolds and SunRingle mountain bike wheels, tubeless setup. Before you begin, ensure the rim is in good condition with no bends, cracks, or damage. Ensure the factory installed rim tape is securely in place and not damaged. Ensure the tires are designed for tubeless use. Ensure the Presta valve stem assembly is the right length to fit the rim profile. And know the maximum pressure for the rim and tire, and don't exceed the lower of the two. Start by removing the locking nut and rubber washer from the valve stem. Insert the valve into the valve stem hole in the rim. Install the rubber washer and slide it all the way down to the rim. Install the locking nut by spinning it clockwise. Hand tighten the nut. There's no need to use a wrench. Apply pressure to the rubber base of the valve stem as you tighten the locking nut. This creates a good seal between the rim and base of the stem. Lay the wheel on a clean surface. Be careful to not damage the brake rotor if one is installed. Lay the tire on the rim. Take note of the correct tire rotation direction. It's customary to line up the tire branding label with the valve stem. Begin working the lower tire bead onto the rim. That bead should rest between the lower rim wall and valve stem. Start opposite of the valve stem and work the upper bead onto the rim. As you work toward the valve stem from both sides, continue to squeeze the tire beads together so they rest in the lowest part of the valley between the rim walls. This creates the most slack in the diameter of the tire bead. Use your thumbs and palms to roll the tire over the outside of the rim. Use a wide, plastic tire lever only if necessary. You're ready to seat the bead on the rim. Open the valve and begin inflating the tire. When using a compressor, make sure it's regulated to not exceed the maximum pressure of the rim. Refer to this chart at hayesbicycle.com. Pay careful attention to wheel type or series and the tire width. You may need to remove the valve core when inflating the tire. This allows more air volume at a higher rate. Watch and listen as the tire inflates. You will see the tire work out into the bead, and you may hear the tire pop into place. Check to ensure the beads are seated on both sides. Remove the air source and deflate the tire. Remove the valve core if it's still installed. Be careful to not break the bead away from the rim. Refer to your tire sealant instructions and add the appropriate volume through the valve stem. Clean up spilled sealant, especially around the valve stem. Reinstall the valve core. Inflate the tire. Hold the wheel upright and shake it. Spin it and continue shaking it until you've rotated the tire at least 2 times. This distributes the sealant throughout the rim and the inside of the tire. You have completed the tubeless tire install process for Reynolds and SunRingle mountain bike wheels. Continue to our YouTube channel and hayesbicycle.com for more maintenance procedures and assembly instructions. Thank you for riding with Reynolds and SunRingle.